here.
So, it looks like Mr. dfraz has shown up for us, and, you know, even though that was a 2-0,
Yeah.
it didn't feel like a 2-0 because both of the games were just ridiculously close.
Yeah.
What do you think was the linchpin that really, like, came back to bite you?
Well, in the second game, I tried to go more of a Bioforce with some early upgrades and use my mobility because I knew he was going to go mech. He's mech-tastic.
Yeah.
But his Hellbat drops definitely kept me at bay, and actually even the SCV count, I went 3cc while he stayed on 2, and after that, I mean, obviously mech is much stronger than Bio, and once he got his siege tanks up my ramp, it was pretty much just game over after that.
Did you feel like it was harder to defend? You kind of took, like, remote expansions simultaneously. Do you feel like that's harder to defend than kind of one at a time, or you know, more of a slow crawl?
If I could do it over again, I would definitely put up more turrets. I should have expected the Hellbat drops. The reason I took my third where I did is because I knew he was scouting the other third quite frequently with his Hellions, so I figured I would switch it up and go to the other one, but he still ran in with the Hellions and probably killed a lot of SCVs.
So if you see now, you know, we definitely thought the Bio mix, we noticed a couple times, we're like, you know, there's a lot of tanks out and he's still going Bio, but we saw that you were going for those upgrades. You had 3-3 done before. I think he had 2-1 done on his stuff, and
yeah,
and that's definitely a factor. But is there something else? What else do you think you can put in to kind of deal with the tanks with your Bio? Because that seemed like really the bad thing that got you is the just couldn't really bust through those tanks with your Bio.
Yeah, I really rely on just having a really strong economic lead with the upgrades, because I always go to 3cc and go up to like at least 5 racks, and I should throw in some tanks into the composition, but I really rely on that Bio to just get enough damage in their main with a drop or 2, do a double prong attack, and then play some defense and build those turrets, and then just macro up.
The one thing that was definitely striking to us is you guys love to drop each other at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
In most cases, your medevacs would just fly just out of reach of each other and almost cross paths. And like, so how do you personally deal with while you're dropping someone while you're getting dropped? Do you just forget about your drop and go back and try and defend their drop, or vice versa, or try and do?
Well, luckily with the shift clicks, I'll just shift click my drop ship right to his main and to his mineral line, and then I'll try and focus on, well, I think he did a Hellion run by at my natural with a drop of a Hellbats in my main, which at that point in time I didn't have enough army back at home to defend that. So it was really tough, and I lost a lot of SCVs, and I think that was a turning point.
That just seemed like the biggest thing is there was, like we mentioned, there was only like a couple times in each game where there was actually a lull to just look around and see what's going on.
Yeah.
This time it was just constant poking action. Is that how TVT just, do you feel like that's how you should be playing TVT? Yeah,
definitely. With constant aggression with the new medevacs and the speed boost, oh my god, it just makes harassing just that much better. Yeah.
Cool. Well, what do you feel like is your best matchup right now in this tournament? Are you? Was that an elimination game for you, or are you still?
No. Previously I 2-0'd all my other opponents, and this is my first loss, so I'll be back in the losers bracket, but hopefully make it through that.
So coming up, what do you feel like your best matchup is going to be?
Definitely say my strongest is TVZ, and my weakest is TVP, actually.
Okay. And just TVT is just kind of in the middle there?
Oh yeah, I think TVT is more about your build order more than anything else. The other matchups is a little bit more economic based.
Do you think that's just the case with any mirror matchup?
Yeah, definitely.
Mind games.
Definitely mind games.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for coming up and chatting with us, and we'll definitely see you tomorrow because we'll be casting all the games tomorrow.
I'll be getting to the championship. No worries.
Thanks,
for
man.
having me.
Good luck.